Hi everyone, Christina Danforth here with HR Jetpack, and I am super excited today to be sitting with two lovely HR professionals to talk a little bit more about the HR profession and their experience and some career development advice. So, initially to the right of me I have Michelle Baptiste and also Allison Snow. They have years of experience in HR as well as master degrees. So my first question for you ladies, it's really two questions. Tell me a little bit more about your background and talk to us a little bit more about why you think professional development is so important. And Michelle, we'll start with you, and then Allison, I'll turn it over to you.
Well, I'm Michelle Baptiste, as you mentioned. And thank you very much for having me here today, Christina. I appreciate it. I'm the Associate Director of Human Resources at Boehringer Ingelheim Pharmaceutical in Ridgefield, Connecticut. And when you talk about development, when I think about development earlier in my career, I was always looking at what I was working on in my current role and how I could do it better. So I was looking for development opportunities that could help me. I have been part of 2 reorganizations where I was let go. So it really did change my perspective on development, and that I'm not just looking at what I'm currently involved in, but more on building my overall toolbox. So it makes me not just more marketable, but it makes me better at what I'm doing currently, but also looking at how to expand my current role, and also what are trends within HR that I could build my own competencies. So I just look at things differently, not just where I am now, but where I want to go. So it's been kind of eye-opening, but I think that's something that I've taken with me on my journey to be better at what I do. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So Allison, what about you?
My name is Allison Snow. As you said, I'm an HR business partner at Western Connecticut Health Network. We are a 3-hospital network. And for me, development is currently about my current career where I am working in employee relations. I recently finished my master's degree, and I've been with the same job for about 16 years. For a while there wasn't a lot of change where I'm currently working, and recently there's been a lot of change. So with that change came new folks into the department that didn't work in the healthcare industry. And those folks really propelled me to complete my master's degree and develop myself, because I saw the other experiences that they brought to the job, as well as their different perspectives on some of the things that we were working on. So that is one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to finish my master's degree. In addition, I'm currently about 16 years of experience in HR, and I feel like a little bit of a late bloomer. So I would like to progress in my career, move into a more management type of role. So I feel like my master's degree has helped to get me that competitive edge.
Fantastic. That's great. Go, ladies. All right, so one last question for you before I let you go. What advice would you have for an early career HR professional? Michelle, we'll go back to you here.
Okay. Probably two pieces of advice that I can offer. One is in building relationships with people within your business, within your network, particularly in your business, because if you build relationships with people that can help you in your career and help you to influence certain decisions that you will recommend as an HR business partner. My second piece is courage, because as much as we're building relationships, we also sometimes have to steer the organization in a completely different direction, and being able to have the courage to always step up and voice your concern and your expertise. I think that's really important. And courage also goes into development. So sometimes we can be our own barrier at not getting the right opportunities. In HR, we're so good at developing our the business and managers, right? That's one of our main roles, but we have to take care of ourselves also. So courage of going out and advocating for yourself. And that's, I find that as being really important. So that would be my advice to someone starting.
Fantastic. That's great advice. Allison, what about you?
For me, I think it's important for folks that are new to the HR field to realize that it's okay to start out in an HR rep type of role, or even as a recruiter, as a junior recruiter, because in those roles you'll be able to shine and show what you can do to the leaders in the organization and get noticed in those roles. Excuse me. The other thing that I think is important too to really think about is it's okay to make a lateral move in your career. So you can move from being a recruiter, and because your leadership sees what you can do in that role, you might be considered for the next generalist role in that same organization. The other thing that I would encourage folks that are new to the HR field to consider is that they should really try to get themselves noticed. One of the things that they can do is get themselves onto some big high-profile projects so they can show who they are and they can be recognized.
Fantastic. That's some great advice. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us, for sharing your background, all this great information, especially for those early career HR professionals or anybody who might be transitioning into the profession. Right, so with that, I'm going to close us out here. Again, this is Christina Danforth with HR Jetpack, and thank you again, ladies, for your time.
Thank you.
And be sure to look out for our next HR Pro Talk.